The Missouri Attorney General investigates the state's 2 abortion providers. A rough weekend for accidents at the Lake of the Ozarks. We look into the causes. And the governor asks for federal funds after recent flooding.
Well, we've got a few scattered clouds across the area, but it's a gorgeous night for a backyard barbecue. KRCG 13 Live at 6 starts right now.
Live from across mid-Missouri, this is KRCG 13 Live at 6.
Good evening. A man convicted of killing 2 people in a 2007 drunk driving crash will remain behind bars. The Missouri Supreme Court today ruled that Cole County Judge Dan Green did not have the authority to reduce the sentence for Russellville resident Larry Welch, who drove drunk and killed 2 people. KRCG 13's Garrett Bergquist joins us now in the studio with reaction from one of the survivors of that crash. Garrett?
Kermit, Johanna Olson Henry was 15 when her mother and brother were killed by a drunk driver. Johanna and her father were injured in that same crash. Larry Welch pleaded guilty to involuntary manslaughter in the crash and was sentenced to 20 years. A Cole County judge reduced his sentence to time served this past December. But the Supreme Court ruled today circuit judges cannot reduce sentences for crimes that involve violence, even if it's unintended, like in a drunk driving crash. Johanna says she's relieved by the ruling.
To know that maybe I won't have to relive this every, couple years, every year. I don't think you ever really get closure because it's still happening to other people and you still feel for them and you still know what they're going through.
Cole County Prosecutor Mark Richardson says today's ruling will make it tougher for convicted drunk drivers to get out of prison early if they kill someone in a crash. We'll hear from the prosecutor and from Welch's defense attorney tonight at 10.
Garrett, thank you. We have some breaking news tonight from Columbia. Moments ago, police arrested a man after chasing him on foot for about a mile near the intersection of Highway 63 and Broadway. An officer at the scene told KRCG 13 the police got information that a man with a warrant for his arrest was at an apartment complex on Jacobs Place. When officers arrived on the scene, the man ran away. Several officers received minor injuries and scratches while chasing the suspect. Officers are not releasing the suspect's name at this time. We have contacted the Columbia Police Department and are waiting more details, and we will pass them along to you as soon as we get them. Safety is becoming a big concern at the Lake of the Ozarks. Just this past weekend, several boating accidents happened at the lake. KRCG 13's Courtney Joden has more.
The Missouri State Highway Patrol says there were 7 accidents on Lake of the Ozarks this past weekend, including boats and jet skis. Many of the boating accidents over the weekend included passengers and drivers being ejected from their watercrafts. Trooper Andrew Armstrong says some of them were caused by high wakes due to a large amount of boats on the lake.
Just to be safe, you need to slow down when there's a lot of boats. Look for high wakes, high waves. They'll cause you to lose control, or if you're in a pontoon or a boat that's lower to the water, it could cause it to get swamped.
On Sunday, a 7-year-old was ejected from the pontoon she was riding on after going over a large wake. She was wearing a life vest and was not injured. On Saturday, there were 5 boating accidents that occurred. One incident happened because the driver of a jet ski was traveling in direct sunlight, which prevented him from seeing, causing him to crash into a boat. Both drivers were ejected from their watercrafts. The driver of the boat suffered serious injuries and was flown to the University Hospital in Columbia. He was not wearing a life vest. Trooper Armstrong encourages boaters to be aware of their surroundings when on any body of water, and when in doubt, slow down. Trooper Armstrong says anyone born after January 1st of 1984 is required to take a 40-hour boat operator course that's offered through the Highway Patrol. In Lake of the Ozarks, Courtney Joden, KRCG 13.
Armstrong also says that if you see someone disobeying the law at the lake, you should call Troop F's headquarters at 573-751-1000. 3 state entities have opened investigations into Missouri's Planned Parenthood clinics. KRCG 13's Ashley Zavala is now in the studio with more on what has prompted this investigation.
Kermit, Missouri Attorney General Chris Koster, House Republicans, and Republican-led Senate Leader Tom Dempsey announced today they are investigating alleged unlawful conduct by Planned Parenthood. The investigations were prompted by undercover videos released nationally by a website called the Center for Medical Progress. The videos showed alleged Planned Parenthood of America and Planned Parenthood of Los Angeles officials having conversations about the extrication and disposal of fetal organs. The videos claim the organization profits from tissue donation. Officials said the investigations would look into whether practices described in the videos happened in Missouri's abortion clinics and whether Missouri law was violated by these facilities. Missouri Planned Parenthood officials said the two affiliates in the state do not participate in tissue donation programs and said the attacks claiming the organization profits from any illegal activity is untrue.
It is frustrating that 3 entities in the state have said they were going to launch an investigation against our 2 particular affiliates when the facts clearly show that we do not have these programs currently through our affiliates. So that really is the frustrating part.
Planned Parenthood officials say they expect more videos to surface and claim the videos are part of a decades-long campaign to attack the organization. Reporting for KRCG 13, I'm Ashley Zavala.
And now, your KRCG 13 Storm Vision first weather.
We are live in Fulton tonight for the Backyard Barbecue. Some gorgeous weather all across the area at the Neudeckers. Here, a gorgeous little lake off behind me. Here, there's some fish out in the lake. Weather tonight, good for barbecue or even some fishing. A few scattered clouds across the area right now. Some rain showers across the extreme southwest and southern part of the state. We are going to find dry skies across mid-Missouri tonight. Temperatures have actually been really comfortable today. Lower humidity, highs well below average by 5 to 10 degrees in some locations. Right around 80 degrees right now in Jefferson City. Cooler for the lake at 77 degrees. And we are going to find a pleasant start to your morning on Wednesday. We'll find a few scattered clouds with temperatures in the mid-60s. However, the heat will return. We're also going to wait for some rain to return in your forecast. I've got the complete details on that coming up in a few minutes.
Thank you, Zach. A spokesman for Governor Jay Nixon says there will be no public discussion of any security strategies involving the Missouri National Guard. Republican lawmakers and GOP gubernatorial candidates in Missouri want Nixon to allow Guard members to carry firearms following the recent attacks on 2 military facilities in Tennessee. During a visit to the Missouri Veterans Home in St. James, Governor Nixon Friday addressed what happened last week in Chattanooga.
The attack is a painful reminder to all of us of the risks our service members are willing to accept in serving the cause of liberty at home and around the globe.
The governor stopped short of calling for recruiters and others in uniform in Missouri to be armed. Over the weekend, armed activists, many of them retired military people, began to show up at recruiting offices around the country to stand watch. Those include this military career center on Missouri Boulevard in Jefferson City.
America has become a war zone, and times have changed. Things have got to change.
These people want the president to allow active military recruiters to arm themselves. They also want Governor Nixon to follow the lead of Governor Mike Pence in Indiana.
I will not permit our citizen soldiers to remain unable to defend themselves.
Governor Rick Scott in Florida.
And I don't want anything like what happened in Tennessee to ever happen here.
The governor of Arkansas.
The social media response, particularly to our Facebook page, has been absolutely, it's been very positive.
And chief executives in 4 other states who have allowed Guard members on post to be armed.
Anyone in uniform, military uniform, has a target on their back.
Would you favor anyone in uniform anywhere at any time being allowed to be armed?
Yeah, I think so.
Missouri Republicans Peter Kinder, Mike Parson, Dan Brown support the idea of arming guardsmen in the Show Me State. They also want Nixon to lower the flags at government facilities across Missouri. Well, while the weather is cooling, the heat soon will be back. Zach Paul is at tonight's Backyard Barbecue to tell us when next on KRCG 13 Live at 6.
And now, your KRCG 13 Storm Vision Forecast with Zach Paul.
Welcome back to the Backyard Barbecue tonight, live in Fulton. Another gorgeous setting here with the Neudecker family and the Missouri Beef Council and the Jefferson City Hy-Vee. And Dan Neudecker, congratulations. You're the winner. You've got us all out here. And, of course, well, we've got some little appetizers, some salads, but the good stuff's still on the grill. Thanks for having us out here again. Why don't you go and introduce us to everybody?
Thanks. This is my wife, Valerie. And these are our sons, Luke and David. And Luke's being held by my mom, Kay, and Janadine is Valerie's mother. This is my father, John, and hiding behind the camera is my father-in-law, Mike. Yeah, he slipped back there, so.
Yeah, that happens. Every once in a while, you find those guys that don't want to be on TV, and they know exactly where to be.
We'll put them on the spot later. Maybe we'll
make it happen. We will make it happen. Well, it's been a good day. What's the temperatures been so far?
It's 82 today was the high, and I think 67 is going to be the low tonight. The average was about 88, and 67 was the average low, so that's pretty spot on.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you were talking about that you've got, well, I think all your neighbors, I made this comment when I pulled up, I think all of his neighbors knew that he were coming out because it was like lawn mowing day out here. I think everybody was on their mower when we were pulling up today. But again, thanks so much. Again, congratulations. A gorgeous family, and you got a great place out here, too. Again, thanks so much for having us out here. And again, the weather's fantastic. We're on the shaded side of the house, although with the temperatures today, really didn't need a lot of shade. The humidity feeling pretty good, too. That was a lot lower. But again, 82 degrees, your high temperature today. We do have just a few scattered clouds, and we are going to continue to find it as we go through the rest of your evening. Temperatures are actually looking pretty good. Check this out. This is what it's feeling like right now across the area. 80 degrees currently in Fulton. Lynn, 79 degrees. Cooler Dixon at 77 degrees, but a very comfortable afternoon all across mid-Missouri. Here's a live look over Jefferson City. A few scattered clouds, some sunshine still off in the distance, and some blue skies on our Scruggs Lumber camera. Temperature right now at 80 degrees with an east wind at 5 miles per hour. There are a few areas of some showers and some thunderstorms across the southwest part of the state, even in south central Missouri right now. There is another little bit of a disturbance that will continue to bring chances for some rain showers here as we look at your Wednesday afternoon and evening. And once again, as we get into your Thursday, I think we'll find those rain showers continuing. This is what it looks like on the hour-by-hour forecast. That cold front that brought the cooler weather today will start to return as a warm front later in the week, and that's going to introduce that chance for showers and thunderstorms. We'll find overcast skies as we go towards your Wednesday night into your Thursday. Rain looks likely early on your Thursday morning, and a couple hit-and-miss showers, I think, by the time Thursday afternoon rolls around. But some heavy rainfall will be possible all across the area, especially for areas down around the lake. Lake of the Ozarks area could pick up between an inch to an inch and a half by this time Thursday night. That number will continually drop off as we go a little bit farther to the north, but a lot of mid-Missouri potentially could see at least a half-inch of rain between now and Thursday night. Not a whole lot to worry about tonight. If you have errands to run, want to go for a walk, comfortable conditions. We're looking for those mid-60s again tomorrow morning. The lower 80s, very similar tomorrow afternoon to where we were at today, but we'll start to find some of those showers returning by tomorrow evening. Here is the 7-day forecast. Rain likely Wednesday night into your Thursday. By Thursday afternoon, evening, as mentioned, those rain showers will start to taper off. Temperatures, however, will be a little warmer on Thursday as that warm front starts to lift north. We'll find more sunshine for your Friday. The heat and humidity return by the end of the week. That continues into the weekend. And we are going to find some unsettled weather early this week, or at least into the weekend, with high temperatures in the lower 90s. And again, a chance for some rain each and every day this weekend. It's a gorgeous night to get out and enjoy it. We're doing it with the Neudecker family, the Jefferson City Hy-Vee, and the Missouri Beef Council with the Backyard Barbecue. Back to you.
Zach, thank you. Well, it's dry right now. Heavy rains, though, have led to flooding across the state. The governor asks Uncle Sam for help to fix the damage. Which counties are on that list? That's next on KRCG 13 live at 6. Governor Jay Nixon today asked for federal help after severe storms this spring and summer. As KRCG 13's Elizabeth Hoffman reports, if approved, several local counties will benefit from that aid. Liz?
That's right, Kermit. Governor Nixon is asking the Obama administration to declare a major disaster for 70 counties in Missouri. That's after tornadoes and flooding affected much of the state. Nixon made the request today, citing damage to roads, bridges, and other public infrastructure, along with homes and businesses. At least 10 deaths are blamed on the storms and flooding. Nixon says since mid-May, more than half of the state has been damaged, and many places will be requiring extensive rebuilding expenses. The governor is requesting public assistance for a total of 70 Missouri counties shown in blue on the map. Included are Audrain, Benton, Chariton, Cole, Marys, Miller, Montauk, Montgomery, Morgan, Osage, Pettis, and Saline counties. Cole County Public Works Director Larry Benz says the aid would make a big difference in budgeting necessary repairs.
Cole County would be eligible for expenses associated with any of the disaster-related repairs that we made. You know, gravel roads or roads where the water went over, washed out some of the materials. The slide that occurred down on Lower Bottom would all be eligible costs.
Nixon first declared a state of emergency on June 18th, an order that allowed the state to help local authorities. Kermit?
Liz, thank you. And we have learned from the governor's office that pursuant to a request from the White House, they will be lowering the flags across the state of Missouri. Rod Smith has sports from the Backyard Barbecue with a look ahead to a Cardinals debut and a good sports preview from the bowling alley when we come back.
Welcome back to our Backyard Barbecue. We're at the Neudeckers in Fulton. It's gorgeous out here tonight. You take a look behind me here, a nice lake. 5 acres right now. I've already got it plotted out. I think you could build a couple of par 3s out here. Look at the nice peninsula there. You could put a very tough green on that. I don't think par would be easy there at all. Lot to mow, though, here, too. Of course, there's some hay out there, too, and that's where you feed the cattle, and that's where the beef come from, and that's what we're here to salute tonight. Mark Russell with the Beef Council. Tell us a little bit about the importance of beef.
Well, we know beef's important in the diet, and it's good to see some hay being baled because all summer long it's been hard to get baled up in Missouri.
There you go.
But Kara mentioned earlier, phosphorus is really an important nutrient in beef. 17% of your daily needs in phosphorus come from just a small 3-ounce portion. So phosphorus is good for teeth, it's good for bone development. It's not just milk that builds that, but it's also beef.
All right, thanks a lot, Mark. I'm going to let you go over and serve up the beef. We have meatloaf, personal meatloaf tonight. Beautiful job by Chef Gerardo and our Jefferson City Hy-Vee. Also baked potatoes there. While they're doing that, I'm going to tell you a little bit about sports. Cards and White Sox playing Chicago tonight. Michael Wacha on the hill. But the big story is top prospect Stephen Piscotty, called up from the minors. He will be batting 9th, starting in left field. Matt Holliday, the DH in the American League Park. The Royals are back at home tonight, set to face the Pirates again. A chance to help the Cardinals by beating the Buccos, but they didn't last night. KC's rally came up short. A 10-7 loss to Pittsburgh. 31 hits combined by both teams. Giordano Ventura gave up 6 runs and 10 hits in just 4 innings. Tagged with the loss, he's 4-7. Today, Ventura was optioned down to Triple-A. Jason Vargas off the DL gets the baseball tonight. First start since June 8th for the Royals. And join us tonight at 10 for our Tuesday night good sports story. We'll head to the bowling alley, a great way to beat the summer heat and stay active for some local seniors. Age has no limits in this weekly league. 80s, 90s turn into scores of over 100.
We just have so much fun. We just get out of the house and we just giggle and laugh at everything.
We just like that last game there. I got so-and-so. Hey, you got to get this and that. And, you know, kind of let you know, try harder or something like that. Some of us gets nervous.
Check out our good sports story this week tonight at 10 o'clock. Should be a lot of fun. We're with the Neudeckers, John and Kay. Mom and Dad here, they just got back from a Cardinals game on Sunday. You remember that one? 18 innings, almost 6 hours. When did you guys leave, John?
We left after 14 innings.
You didn't stick it out.
No, and we apologize to the Cardinals fans and the Cardinals team. If we'd have thought it made a difference, we'd have stuck around.
It was dinner time, though, right?
It was, yeah.
It is dinner time here at their Backyard Barbecue. The beef is out, and we'll give it a try here, and Zach will be back with some weather, and we'll get the lowdown on how good this stuff is tonight. Back to you, Kermit.
All right, thanks a lot, Rod. Zach will wipe the barbecue sauce from his cheeks and have the evening planner next.
Partly cloudy skies expected around the area tonight. Pleasant conditions tomorrow morning. Temperatures in the mid-60s. We are going to find another nice day for your Wednesday before the rain moves in. Low to mid-80s tomorrow afternoon with rain showers likely for your Wednesday night into Thursday. Temperatures begin heating up into the weekend, looking for low 90s with some hit and miss showers. Well, the food's off the grill. We've got some samples. Guys, how is it?
Fantastic. Yeah.
It's a round of applause there for the chef, guys. Back to you.
All right, Zach, thanks. And he did have clean cheeks. That's our report. Thanks for joining us. We're back at 10. See you then.